Welcome back to virtual reality. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Today I will show you the Pimax Vision 8K Plus. This is a new model from Pimax with a very high resolution, and I will show you a comparison to the most known VR headsets these days, the Valve Index. So we will see some picture comparison between both of them through the lens, and of course I will tell you what's new with this headset. What did they improve something in comparison to older Pimax headsets, or what is good, and I will give you my recommendation who should buy that and where you can buy it and how that works. So you can find everything about VR and AR on this channel thanks to my sponsors VoodooDE VR, Opperman Events, Andy de Velser VR Ambassador and Alpha Blend Interactive. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go!
VoodooDE.
Okay guys, so here we have the Vision 8K Plus, and the first thing that we notice is the different design. So the line here is not blue like with the old Pimax headsets, it's green. It's green, and I totally love this design. I love the design all in all with the Pimax headsets. Then when you touch it, you instantly feel this is a different material. So this feels very, very poor, and this one feels, this is rubber material, covered with rubber material, and that feels much better. It feels really much better, much more high quality. But when I look at the edges here, I see that it will get problems perhaps with the material. Perhaps the rubber layer will lose or whatever. I don't know. However, I'm glad that Pimax made the decision. It feels much better. And then we also have this rubber, this thing here, this head strap feels pretty cheap. And then we have the same buttons like with the old headset. I made a complete review about the Pimax 8K. There's no big difference, so please watch this video. It's over 2 hours long. You can find it in the description below, and you will find every detail about software and all this stuff. But for now, I will only check out the new stuff in this headset. Then when you turn it around, you see a big difference here. The face cover is much bigger. So we have a big foam here, and we put it on our head. It's so much more comfortable because it's smooth on your head here, and there's not much light leakage here. I totally love this. So this is a big difference to the older Pimax headsets, and this headset here has the Vision 8K Plus has a resolution of 3840 by 2160, but it's upscaled to this resolution. When you compare it to the 8KX, this has native 4K. The 8KX has native 4K, and this is upscale. So the Vision 8K Plus has up to 110 Hertz. The difference to the 5K Plus is that the 5K Plus has 120 Hertz and a resolution of only 2560 by 1440, and the 5K Plus doesn't have the new material and doesn't have the new foam here. So this is the difference. Now we will talk now about some comparisons. I made some through the lens pictures for the Vision 8K Plus and the Valve Index, because most people ask me, should I buy the Valve Index or the Vision 8K Plus? And there I will show you some comparisons from text, from graphics, from in-game pictures, and all the stuff. We will compare that now, and after that I will tell you who should buy the Vision 8K Plus and who should better buy the Index, and where you can buy it and stuff. So let's check out the comparison first. So let's check out this comparison here. I compared the Vision 8K Plus to the Valve Index. I just wanted to use a similar headset in the same price range. And I think this is a good comparison because Valve Index everybody knows Valve Index. And so we can see the 8K Vision 8K Plus here, on the other side the Valve Index. And I use this test tool like always. We will see some other comparisons later. And when you compare the text, especially the text with the green line, I don't see a big difference here, to be honest. You can read it very good. You can even the smaller stuff. Don't look at this area here. It's just from filming through the lens. It doesn't look like this inside the headset. But for this test here, I don't see a big difference. You can read the text very well. But we will see different stuff now. And let's check out this text here. So this is a part of a text from the test tool. And here again, check this out. It's filmed through the lens, same distance, same text, same part of the text. So you can read it very, very good. Perhaps there could be some differences because filming through the lens is not easy, but all in all, when I look through the lenses for myself with my own eyes, you can read that very good. I make this test because some people want to use a virtual desktop to work with the headsets or stuff like that, want to read stuff, and this is a good test for that. So we can do that with both headsets, and in this category, there is no winner for me. So this picture is about the subpixels and of course the black levels. So you can see here the red stripes, and very important here is the edge of the red stripes on both pictures. And you can see the Vision 8K Plus is definitely a little bit sharper here. It's a more clear image. What that belongs, you don't see any pixels on the edges. It looks better, to be honest. When you check out the black levels, I mean, it's both LC display. It's not really black, but you can perhaps see that the Valve Index is a little bit better here, what black levels belong, but not much. Not much. All in all, I would say the Vision 8K Plus is better in sharpness and the Valve Index is better in black levels. However, if you play mostly dark games like Elite Dangerous or something like that, you should really go for an OLED display. But yeah, this test was very interesting to see the difference here. Let's check out the sweet spot. So in this category, in this test picture, the edges of the picture is very interesting, not the middle. So as you can see, most part of the pictures on both headsets are still sharp at the edges. So the sweet spot is very good on both headsets, the Vision 8K Plus and the Valve Index. You can really see everything clear without moving the headset to the exact position, and there are some headsets where everything is even blurry in this area. But this one, you can see it until here. It's very sharp, I think. And here on the edges, then it gets a little bit blurry on both headsets. There is no big difference. I think they are both winner in this category. So let's check out the colors here. I compared these headsets again, and perhaps you can see that the difference of the colors is a little bit more clear with the Valve Index. A little bit. But if you play games or fast picture or fast movies or whatever, you will not see this difference. You will not see that. So I think this is for hardcore enthusiasts that really want the best from the best. Then you can perhaps say the Valve Index is the winner here. But I think if you want to have the best colors, you don't have to go for an LC display. Then go for an OLED display. Then you have much better colors. Even what the black levels belong, of course. But all in all, the index wins, I would say here. Let's check out a glare test. So if there are some God rays. And if you saw my Valve Index review, you know the Valve Index is very bad here. Look at the picture at the right picture. The whole picture around the text is really bright, and this is not good. This is not good. Everything is bright. I mean, the Pimax also has some problems here, but the Valve Index is very, very bad here. And the winner is the 8K Vision 8K Plus here, definitely. And but if you are a developer and you know you want to develop for the Valve Index, you can handle that when you check out the game or when you make the game. So for example, Half-Life Alyx does not have big problems with God rays, with glares with the Valve Index, because Valve knew that and they handled that, the content of the game. So, however, the Vision 8K Plus is much better what glare test belongs. This test is gonna be pretty interesting for some people. I made through the lens picture with Digital Combat Simulator. So I filmed the cockpit. These both pictures are zoomed in. They are zoomed in. So as you can see here, this thing here, it looks much sharper on the 8K Plus. For example, the 12, you can read it with the Vision 8K Plus, and with the Valve Index, you could really guess it perhaps, but you cannot read it. The list, this list here, you can see there's take off. It says take off, and with the Valve Index, you can't even see that it says take off. So here you can really see the difference for the resolution. The Vision 8K Plus has a much higher resolution than the Valve Index, and for racing or flight simulator enthusiasts, of course the Vision 8K Plus is much better. You can play these games with the Valve Index. Of course, you can play them very good. But for hardcore enthusiasts, the Vision 8K Plus is much better here because of the higher resolution. That's a good example, I think. And this is a standard scene from a normal game. This is Onward. I use this to compare a little bit. And so this game is, this scene is not zoomed. I stood in front of this vehicle here, and perhaps you can see that the Valve Index has a little bit better colors here, I would say. And the screen door effect in this scene with a not zoomed in picture is the same, I would say. You don't see the pixels. This little areas here, this is from filming through the lens. I couldn't handle that, I'm sorry. But all in all, normal games like this you can play with both headsets. Perfect, absolutely perfect. There's no big difference. Yeah, okay, the colors. But if you want to have a bigger field of view, then of course go for the Vision 8K Plus. Check out this field of view picture here. I used that in an old review, but nothing changed here, so I can show this again. So the Pimax with the normal field of view, what I really recommend you to use in comparison to the Valve Index and the headset with 110 degree. So the standard, the Acer Audio 500. So when you see, this is a scene of Project Cars. When you check out the right back mirror, you can see it with the Pimax without any problems, even with the normal field of view. With the Valve Index, you don't see this mirror. It's not there. And with the Acer, with the 110 degree, you don't even see any of these two mirrors. Only the half of it in the middle. So of course, this is a big advantage of all the Pimax headsets, that you can see more. The immersion is bigger, and you even get advantages out of that, because you can see the cars coming here. You can react on that. Really, really interesting. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to show you. Most important was of course the display. I showed you the comparison to the Valve Index. And when you ask me now, you can buy this headset for $899 standalone or I mean, only the headset, or you can choose a bundle. This bundle here, and then you get the control, the knuckles controllers, the index controllers, the base stations, half-life Ellux, silicone sleeve, and a $100 coupon for the 8KX for $1,400. So when you ask me what would I prefer, I would say I would definitely prefer the Valve Index, not because I don't like the Pimax headset. I love the Pimax headset. It's very good, has a big field of view, and if you want to just have the clearest picture, to have the widest field of view, you should definitely go for the Vision 8K Plus. I prefer it to the 5K Plus. I don't have the 8KX and the Artisan. I cannot tell you anything about that. I will get the 8KX release version, and then I will show this to you as well. I would prefer the Valve Index over the Pimax because of the complete package. I mean, the Valve Index is much more reliable. You can start Steam VR and it just works. With Pimax, sometimes there's an update from the Pi tool, and there's again some error codes. Like I had 2 days I had this 10600 error again, where it says display is not connected, and then you have to check out what the heck is that. It's just not reliable, and then all these sliders, all this tons of stuff that you can set there. Some people love it, but for beginners or for people that want to invest a little bit more into VR but want to start instantly, I would definitely recommend the Valve Index. So the complete package is a little bit cheaper with the Valve Index, of course. There are some, when we don't talk about the Valve Index anymore, they improved that stuff. They made 110 Hertz here, but I will not talk about Hertz because I for myself, this is very individual feeling here, I don't see the difference between 90 and 110 Hertz. I just don't see that. So I don't want to talk about that. Even in my review about the Valve Index, some people say, well, 144 Hertz, this is fucking awesome. I don't see that. I'm sorry, guys. Perhaps I have some brain issues. I don't know. I just don't see it. I can see the difference between 60 and 90, but not between 90 and 110. So I will not talk about this. For people that see the difference, perhaps this is a good thing. The field of view, of course, but what I really love is the new face calling here, the face foam. This is new with the Vision 8K Plus when you compare it to the old 8K. It's really good. It's very comfortable, but it's still not as comfortable as the Valve Index with the awesome sound and the deluxe audio server and all this stuff. Very good. We will see that perhaps with the 8KX later. Also, the material is improved. It has a rubber layer above it now, and I didn't have problems in the days I tested that. But I saw this headset on an exhibition, and that was used a lot, and there were some edges here already peeling off with the rubber material. So be careful. Even the Vision 8K Plus is not perfect what the material quality belongs. So guys, if you want to buy this headset, if you are an enthusiast, if you want the sharpest picture, the good field of view and high resolution, then this is something for you. You can buy it here for $899. I will put the link in the description below. For all other people that want to have a fast and good and stable VR experience, go for the Valve Index. Yeah guys, I hope you liked the review. If you want to ask me anything, write it in the comments below. Please give me a thumbs up and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE